Right, it's quiet now. The tree's pretty, right? Okay, I couldn't get it. Like that one day I was wearing my cheetah coat and I was walking all early. I documented it all. Excuse me. It was on the account that Trump, New York mob, tried to shut down. I have not deleted the account. I want all my writing from the account and I want my account. I want the account, so I'm not going to delete it. And I've been doing so much counterterrorism, I just put it on a file. I'm going to deal with the New York mob Twitter account later. The account I use now, same gig. It's all mine. I want it all. New York mob, stay off my Twitter accounts. I will get all my accounts back. There's ways to do that. I'm not being clear on that because I'm very tired. No one helps me. I do it all myself. I didn't know that. It's quiet now. But I was walking with my cheetah coat, my platinum blonde hair, right? And I'm covered with tattoos, right? I know what I'm like, you know? And there's all these, I'm totally counterculture, you know? And there's all these, straights, you know? Going to work in Washington, D.C., in DuPont. I was in DuPont. And I know that I've been hitting DuPont since I was in Chicago doing field work there in a terrorist compound. Same as here, this house where Trump had his military chiefs of staff protecting it. So no one could fucking make any arrests or do anything about it. Except helicopters were looming and stuff. Oh, Jesus, come on, man. Shit, I saw that and heard. Baby, please, stop. Anyway, so I was walking in DuPont. There's always stuff in my eyes here. There's so much stuff in the air. It's just an absolute horrible bunker to be in. I was walking in DuPont with cheetah coat, platinum blonde hair, all that, with all these straights in DuPont, D.C., right? Okay, so that sets the scene. And I wasn't tripping, dude. It was early. These motherfuckers all passing me. I thought I was in the Twilight Zone. They were all looking at me, like, giving me, like, this evil stares and stuff. Not every last one of them that walked by, but God, at least 75%, like most of them, all the straights, baby, come on their way to their office job in DuPont. Baby, come on. And I started to realize it then, like, what the fuck is going on with the worker bees in DC, dude? Because that'd be weird, man. What's your problem? Especially with the way I am. Like, what? I see now, because it's all about meth and counterterrorism with these folks. And definitely DuPont. Northwest, it expands to Northwest, and then you get to the whole city of DC. And then I went out around Maryland and Virginia. I had a grocery cart thing thrown at me by a white nationalist at the grocery store in Virginia. I saw a lot of that. It didn't take me long while I was at that Airbnb in Virginia. I saw enough there. The whites and the upper class, and same thing as here, same thing, but they're there, are all for white power. We're going to take it. It's going to be our country. Biden, not Biden, I'm sorry, Biden, but like the Harris-Biden ticket. Biden is not in this, but Harris is. So the Harris ticket or the Trump ticket, we're going to take it. It's going to be white. We're going to do this white meth thing. It's ours. It's our great nation. It's going to be our white planet. The entire planet will be white. They're really into this. They fucking believe in this, right? So that is why they were doing what they were doing to me that morning in DuPont. And there was a lot of African Americans. There was just a mix. But I get it now because I learned when I went to Maryland what's up with a lot of the African Americans around here. And then I have documented ever since then. It goes way back. I could have done more research on exactly when, because it has to do with Marion Barry. It has to do with some of the mosques that were set up here and radical Muslim stuff. It goes way back here, around that time. 1980s. So in 1992, you can see how that festered to where we are today. 1992 was when Clinton let Al-Qaeda right into our government and signed a deal to hand over our territory, sovereign territory, to them. So that's what I always have to say. I get kind of tired of always saying the same thing. But, that morning I realized, I was like, what's up with these worker bees? Because they be like too fucking bugging out on me, and I'm really tired. So I'm just going to just speak really like this, like a goofball. Why are they bugging out on me like this? All these folks, dude. Like, that's fucking weird, right? But I get it now. And I really get it now because it's a lot of it as time goes, because your addiction will get worse. A lot of it has to do with meth. Don't take our meth from us. Like, yeah, they're addicts. I don't understand the mescaline mixed with meth. I don't understand the meth in the first place. I don't understand. But I can kind of understand addiction. And so, yes, I can. And you really do when you're full on in that. I'm an addict now. Here I am. I'm an addict, right? It's official. I have a drug addiction. And you've been doing this. It becomes a lifestyle. It's gone beyond 1 year. It's gone beyond. Now you're like, really, you live in this, man. 1 to 2 years, it's easier to get out. But anybody can get out of addiction. But I'm telling you, after a year, dude, you need to go away from people's places and things. And you need to just ask people in the program. I don't want to get abstract on that. You have to completely change your life. And you got to go to rehab for like 6 months. If you can't because your job doesn't blah, 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 you got to do some sort of serious outpatient after a fucking rehab. And you need to do the AANA thing. Okay? This other shit is for the birds. So I'm getting stuck on a sidetrack here. But the addiction level here goes beyond 1, 2 years. It goes 3, 4. How many years, man? Did I hit some of these people at the DOJ had fucking tweak habits for like 13 years? I don't even know what kind of animal that makes somebody into. But apparently it makes them enough into to pull the shit that I swear I witnessed in this house. So a lot of this, the day I was walking in DuPont with my cheetah coat and my platinum blonde hair, and they didn't even see the tattoos. It didn't matter because in the summer they did. It didn't matter. And I understand now. But it has to do with the meth. Yeah, I'm threatening them. Oh my God, yes, this threatens them. I threaten them. And not only am I taking their whiteness away and their white everything away, the white utopia, but the meth too. No, it's not funny. It's not funny because it caused them to pull what I fucking witnessed them pull in this house. Right? And I think the African-American suspect chick, I think she bailed. Or she's not fucking moving. She's sitting up there. Not moving, hardly breathing. The white one's usually here. So they're still here. And after hearing the disco party out there, I really realize now, and hearing them talk and stuff, I mean, I hear them all night, right? For hours on end. I realize now these folks, no, they get really high and they think they're whatever, but they're not. What they're doing is they're supplying like the whole town. And they got really involved with the wrong folks. And here we are today where we have most of the, I'm telling you, this DuPonters that were out on their way to work. You got all these worker bees in DC involved with motherfucking criminals. Their link is the drug habit. But this is where I don't need to tell no fucking agents this, but I will because it's a public video. This is where the counterintelligence comes in. Why do you have so many people in any city, but especially a capital city, being flooded with drugs? Well, I'll tell you why. I already put it all over my account, so I'm not going to do it again. For an overthrow. And a lot of the people were brought in. And remember, my year was 6. A lot of the people here were brought in the last 6 years. It got really bad in DC. They were ready for it. They're getting ready for it. It was supposed to be an underground thing. It was good that I am who I am with my platinum blonde hair and my cheetah coat. It was good because you can't miss me, man. You can't miss me. And it caused them, especially under the influence like that, a lot of them, to totally react. And this underground thing, this secret thing, this don't tell anybody thing, is now for the birds. Everybody fucking knows. It just took a year of me being, I guess, the sacrificial lamb. But speaking of these sort of terms, after what I saw and witnessed here, I thank God every day for my life. And I'm very careful here in this house. And I'm very careful in this city until I get out of DC. I do hope that when I do leave and go to PA, that this doesn't keep continuing this isolation and me being in danger because of the stuff I prove on my account. I prove. And then it all goes on the headlines. And I sit here wherever I am here, because I'm here now, so I'll reference to the recent past. So pissed that they're making arrests, and I'm not putting down the police or the feds or anything, but there's so many defectors too that I gotta be careful with my words because there's a lot of really good federal agents. There's still really good DCPD. I know that, but there's so many crackpots amongst their ranks. Same with the United States military. That I can't be your friend, dude. I can't stand by you on no corner. I can't fucking come near you folks, man. Y'all left me still here. You know, I understand that Trump has his military wherever I go, keeping anybody from taking any legal action, but I don't think it goes forever because I get mad guidance from the DEA. At a certain point, when you have a goddamn mob chop shop going in a house and you got fucking drugs running, there's a certain point, Trump, where you can't stand on everybody and stop them from making arrests, you fucking idiot. So I think it will eventually go down here. But yeah, I have my feelings on this. I'm fucking pissed. And, but I don't want to denigrate, no, because I wouldn't, just, it would never denigrate a police force writ large, no. But I kind of lost my point. I'm just so glad it's quiet now. But I've realized a lot. And I see now how, yeah, they needed them. It was to whack everybody out. Now they're all on this I got that too. I realized it's mescaline. The high that they're on when they're peaking for up to 48 hours high on this meth and stuff, and this mescaline is like whatever I know I'm pivoting, I forgot my point. Sorry, everybody. Whatever they're thinking, it is true. It is the truth because they're already like really up, manic, all those words. Don't ask me for no words right now. On the meth. This is not funny. This is seriously fucked up how many fucking thousands of people like that in government are here right now, DOJ. And then for like up to 50 hours, because of the mask is a 30-100 ratio, they believe it. They're like hallucinated. And they believe, yeah, man, I can fly. And that meth is going to make them prove to you I can fly. And they believe it because of the mescaline. This is basically what I'm telling you. And the Europa and the grandiose and the sleep deprivations all there. They go, dude, they're fucking tweaked like never before on planet Earth until they mix this combo up and flooded the city with it. That's the tweak that's around here. It's mescaline and meth. And like, yeah, it explains a lot about what's coming out of the White House, coming out, and you read it in your headlines. Oh, headlines, that's where I was. Let me just revert. I get fucking mad pissed, making all these arrests, and I'm sitting here by myself, witnessing what I witnessed and having to be so fucking careful and praying and thanking Jesus for my life. And it's headline after headline. You know how many people I believe are sick of it too, is all my work. And I'm not trying to be an egomaniac, but I have a gift. I have an ability that I was never going to let the boss know. Right, I think that would probably have never lasted very long, especially a boss that's like in the CIA. They'd be wanting to know. I would know that, right? I know. They would find out too. I'd have to cough it up. But no, I can just hit locations, hit stuff. So, right, forget it. That's how I do it. I'm not better than anybody else. I am not better than any federal agent. But I'm just got this little ability that it's dangerous, man. That's why I do the counterterrorism. Right, it's to protect our country. It becomes an international thing because my shit's so fucking, yeah. But, yeah. But as far as the city goes, it's weird. It's like totally international counterintelligence, but it really goes right to your basic drug addiction. Because here I come along and I'm diverting attacks because of my ability. Oh yeah, I know I do that. And their addiction kept going and going and going. And nobody was ever planning that. This Al-Qaeda and this Russia that was feeding everybody, that plotted this 3 years ago, 4 years ago, whenever they started that shit. Like flooding a city. And so here we are today where we have all these folks, those little worker bees on the way to work in DuPont. So addicted. So addicted. And that, like I'm going to pivot back to what I was referencing. That peak when they're high, they last for 50 hours. That's serious. They're sleep deprived. Who knows, like how high this crystal makes them. They're like in that all that crystal meth stuff that makes your brain that way. You're up. You're whatever the fuck that shit does to you, right? Now mix it with mescaline, so you really believe it. You're Europa. You're like hallucinating, like you believe this. That's what I think that some of the shit I've heard her or one of the 3 or 4 that's up there screaming and totally wasted. It makes sense that it was something else. I was like, she's on a mixture of stuff. They're really fucking wasted here. So, yeah, I'm in a bad town. I would like to leave, but I am frankly getting tired of wherever I go. I sit by myself. I do all this fucking crazy stuff. And I'm in danger. I'm really tired of that. I don't think it's going to continue, though, because I've been putting on my account that Trump is going to launch World War III. He's not going to leave the White House and go to jail. And this house will get raided. And I do believe that they will probably find, yeah, you know what I'm saying, in the walls here, the pipes, the floor, the furniture. I couldn't believe it. I was sitting here listening to, what was it, yesterday, at Melvin's, because they were having a party, another party every night. And my guidance was it's in the furniture. So I'm going to go downstairs, and it's brave of me. Don't forget how brave I am. I'm going to go down there, and I'm just going to stand there as creeped out as I am by myself. And I'm going to say, Jesus. Oh, here, there's one of them in the hallway now, going up and down the stairs. I told you they sit up there. They don't fucking move, hardly breathe now. Probably the white one. Why are they even on the stairs? Going down the hallway. I'm going to go back up to their room and hold their breath. That's what I suggest. Okay, I'm going to go down to the floors that I'm green lighted, and I'm going to just stand in the living room as brave as I am with these fucking psychopath women around here. I'm going to know I'm going to have my green light when to do it. And I'm just going to say, okay, couch, okay, over here. I'll get to it. Because anybody who kind of might know me knows how I get to it. I'll get to it. I'll get to my hit. And it'll be yes, 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 there. Yes, 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 there. I'll get my hits. And then when I get to that point, click, I'll take a picture. I'm going to put it online, all right? And that's where I'm going to allege that they've been, I don't know. This is fucking so creepy here. They stuffed bodies in bags and they're putting it in fucking furniture. So if they are, and I put it online, do you think these bitches will start coming down the stairs and moving it around? And if they do, will it make it smell more? It's all going on fucking YouTube if it is, all right? We're going to play this fucking game, all right? All right, because no one expected someone like me to come along and do what I was doing. All right, and then when I leave, this will be another fucking headline in the newspaper. I can imagine another motherfucking arrest that I didn't get a penny for. That's what I mean. I'm getting kind of pissed. All right? Okay. God bless America. Say goodbye.